Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video I'm going to be doing stage 12 of the Cultists faction trial. I have actually not completed stage 11 at 3-star. I think the only reason I didn't do it was because I had one sneak through, and this was a couple of weeks ago, and I realised I'm not really strong enough for 12, but I am now. I've managed to get a couple more pieces of gear of Ageless Wrath, which is nice because that's a pretty decent set just for anybody, just because it increases crit damage. So I've got a couple of characters geared up on that. And you need a lot of attack sets here. You need honestly 10. It feels like 10. You've got 5 on the bottom row who need attack sets and 3 on the top. Well, it's 8, okay, it's not that crazy. But still, it is quite a lot. This is one of the ones you need specific heroes from the legendary pool too. I think you actually need Cerberus because you need to have extra fighters, because you need 3 fighters. I'm not sure if there's a fighter who is not legendary, who's only epic. I don't think so. I think that's it. So you need these 3 fighters, and you're pretty narrowed down there. I'll show the gear at the end of the fight, but we'll just get into it. I think the setup should work. The same setup I did before. I do this with Vienna straight away, because she does attack the middle character that comes out, because they're a bit bigger, and I think they just go into her. Nowhere near the range, but it's like, okay, I'll take it. Starts doing some early damage. We'll put down Serene. Now, Serene is tanked out, but if you wanted to risk it, you could probably put her in Invigoration and face, Vienna to try and get some extra damage. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and tank as much damage here as possible. And we're going to put in Aeon looking towards the left, because there's some fishies that come from the portals on the left-hand side that we have to drag in with her ultimate. I'm not going to use the ultimate of Vienna until we pop the big dude, which you are just about to do. And I'm going to put down Greed now. There we go. The pop comes in, and I'll pop Vienna, and that should be fine. We'll get rid of the last one. I have got Greed up the top in Soulbound Arcana because he just ults so many times. I think he can get 2 ults off in the first wave, so that massively obviously boosts his damage. Let's see if he can get that off. As you can see, his damage is pretty big. Will he get? He'll get his ultimate off. I'm not sure if that counts. I'm assuming it does. I'm gonna put down. Zealous. He gets his ultimate quite quickly, but he will get taken out by the fish, because I'm not going to. Should I try and risk it? I think I'll try and risk it, and I'll have the healer healing Zealous, because he is a little bit more powerful than Iona when it comes to the damage output. So we'll just pop him straight away, and then we'll put down Aatrox in the middle of them. He might get taken out here, but then he does AoE damage as he has been taken out. We'll put the healer down here, and I'm hoping Vienna doesn't take any damage with the fishies flying across. We'll have to see. We should be okay here though, fingers crossed. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be okay. I'm going to put down Aatrox again just to make sure. Greed deals with the top by himself, so I don't even have to think about him, which is great. Okay, so the first wave is dealt with. They should be maybe distracted by Lysair, and we can pull them in with this ultimate. And hopefully that's going to be enough. Vienna's doing some attacks. Yeah, we should be good. That last one should get taken out. Good. Whew. Okay, so that's what I was hoping for. I think putting down the healer here, healing Zealous, is better, just because Iona's damage output on those bigger guys is not as big. I'm waiting until the second mini boss on the right hand side explodes, where there's loads of little ones, and then I'll try and destroy as many as possible with Vienna. And that's pretty much how I think you should do it. Wait until the big guys pop, and loads of the little guys come out. And then again, we're going to do the same dealio. We're going to do Zealous and Aatrox. I'm going to save Cerberus for the very last wave, because the very last wave has 8 enemies, which is a little bit harder to deal with. But this is not as bad, as you can see. And we should get Aatrox back again, maybe. We'll see. I'll do the fishy grab thing again. Working as intended. We might have to put Aatrox down. Or no, we'll try and nuke here with the Seer. Should be fine. The Seer does pretty good damage. Now we've got 3 of the guys that pop. We've got to wait until all 3 of them pop realistically. I think maybe 2 of them will be alright. So the next pop. So about now, I'll do her ultimate. I clean a lot of them out. And I think we should be okay. We'll see. Just about. Yeah. You can put Lunacy Visor on your Serene to just increase her block if you want to. So this ultimate comes up perfectly timed. We'll put down these characters. He'll get taken out again. And we'll take out this character here. He'll get taken out as well. So the issue is the back row characters. The front row ones aren't as big a problem. The back row characters are definitely a problem. We'll maybe sell this character here and put down Iona. This is going to be a problem. The last character should get obliterated by this, honestly. I think it's as simple as this. Should be fine. And that's it. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Not too difficult. As long as you've got the gear. And I have actually got some pretty decent gear now. I've been doing the runs. I've been doing the runs. And I get my full run. I'm not sure if this is like the full run. Is this it just like used up all my energy in one go? No, it didn't. So I can still use an energy here if I want to. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'll show the gear on my characters anyway. Eon having good gear I don't think is that important. I didn't have her with an artifact apparently. She's got this set which I normally use on my Lust, which just has a high attack speed and some half decent attack and crit damage, but it's mainly about the attack speed there. Maybe I can just do Cultists here, probably easier to do. Vienna I have with the Wisdom set. I really like the Wisdom set, honestly. After she does her ult, she gets a big boost in damage. That's generally when you want the big boosts. She only does her ult like 2, maybe 3 times. So she can't really make use of Soulbound Arcana that amazingly well. The set I think I just had in, like, I think this is probably the set of Silas. So he's got more just like attack damage when he hits. It's not really, like I said, I run thin at a certain point. Zealous has got my second best set of Soulbound Arcana, which I normally use on Maul left side on GR321. And Cerberus has got Cursed, which you can also use on Vienna. Cursed is very good on Vienna. But I don't have like loads of depth on my Cursed. I'm using Cursed on Cerberus and on Aatrox. This guy has my best gear for mages. It's like really good, 400% crit damage, quite high attack. I normally use this on my Kamet. He has to hold that lane by himself solo. I don't want any of those guys transforming into like the sea people or whatever they are. No thank you, no thank you. Iona's just got my extra pieces. I probably could have switched this out because she didn't actually get used that much. I already showed Aeon. We do have Aatrox here with Cursed full set. He has the better kit probably. He hasn't got Lunacy Visor. I only have 1 Lunacy Visor. And then we also have this character just in a bit of rage regen, nothing too crazy. I get this character out mainly for Guild Boss. And then my Serene is only grade 5, so you don't even have to have a crazy high grade character to tank that lane. But she does have decent gear for reduction, as you can see. I didn't show the artifacts of the character, so let me just show. I didn't know what I had on her. Apparently I had that. Okay, you could probably put, like I say, Lunacy Visor on her. I have Euphoric Orb here. I have Lunacy Visor here. A tier 1 tier of Twilight just to get the 20% boost. Nothing here. Forgot to put someone here. I have a Unfortunate Skull here just for extra AoE damage, and he does a lot of AoE damage. I have a Keen Wisdom here. I would put a Lunacy Visor here if I had one. We had another Unfortunate Skull, but this is grade 1, just level 1. Just give an extra 20% AoE. Lysir just has some slows, which is pretty good because his basic attacks have a chance to slow, and sometimes you have that one enemy going along by themselves. And last up, Vienna has my best Terra Twilight, which I could upgrade with the other Terra Twilight, but you would see I would have 20% less damage on that character if I did that. So that's why I've got that extra one. Just an extra 26% damage on AoE. And it works quite nicely. Like I said, this one is quite hard compared to other ones. just like I said, you need to have the fighter, and you need to have, honestly, some very specific legendaries. Like Viana is almost required for this, because I think it'll be very difficult to do it without her. You saw Zedas going off, but you could probably do it with Iona instead. I don't know. You could get lucky like that. But yeah, I think this one is one of the more difficult ones when it comes to characters that are required to run it. It also requires quite good gear as well. But I'm happy to actually get this done. Get some progress. Because what does this give? It gives the green. Now if we back all the way out and check the dragon, the green gives HP bonus and healing effects. So not as important, but it's always nice to get some boosts here. So this is more for tank boosts, if anything. But that's it for my little video, guys. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully this has been very helpful for you. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.